In the 19th century, the public opinion in Jaffna was not in favor of girls' education. It was the intention of the founders of Chundikuli Girls' College to encourage English education for girls in Jaffna. When Chundikuli Girls' College was formally opened in January 1896, there were just 9 students. Within 1 year, the number on roll rose to 60. The founder and the principal, Mrs. Carter's vigorous personality, indefatigable interest and energy, supported by the first teachers, kept the little trail bark afloat during its early difficult days and set it steadily on its course. In 1899 June, Mrs. Carter, the founder of the school, died at her 3rd childbirth at the age of 30. It was a day of great mourning for the school. If not for her selflessness, there would be no Chundikuli Girls' College today. In 1900, the school became a grant-in-aid school. Chundikuli was registered as a fully organized secondary school in 1917, thus making it the only school of its type in the north. In 1936, the school moved to a new compound where it is today. In 1943, Dr. Miss E.M. Thiliambalam became the first national principal who toiled hard for the betterment of the college. December 1960 saw the takeover of all the country schools by the government. But the governing body decided that Chundikuli would keep out of the system and become a private non-fee living school. The early 60s were critical years, but the school pulled through the hard times and continued to grow. In 1995, the school was damaged and temporarily shifted to Point Beetle and Kilinochchi due to the turmoil and the subsequent Great Exodus. Returning back in 1996, the college celebrated its 100th anniversary on a grand scale, though with limited resources. In 2000, school moved again and functioned at Watukote due to the war. In 2013, the number on roll is 1,616 with 78 on the staff. The history of academics in the first quarter was one of the rapid extension into wider fields of learning. In 1897, an year after the opening of the Chundikuli Girls' College, Miss Alice Vedavanam was sent up for the Calcutta entrance examination. She was the first one to go from Jaffna. In 1902, Cambridge exams replaced the Calcutta examination. A high sense of responsibility and discipline was maintained in the school by the teachers. A friendly spirit of healthy criticism helped to maintain high standards. Year after year, the educational system, teaching methods, and the academic achievements of the school saw a rapid improvement. The school won the International School Award by the British Council in 2012 for outstanding development of international dimension in the curriculum. The school continued to be placed within the first 5 ranks in the Jaffna district according to the listing by the Ministry of Education. The GCE Advanced Level and Ordinary Level examination results produced by Chundikuli Girls' College continued to be very encouraging. At present, the school teaches all subjects relevant for the students to do their GCE Ordinary Level and Advanced Level examinations. There are many students gaining admission to medical, science, engineering, law, arts, management and commerce faculties of the universities each year. The college has produced numerous doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, bankers, academics, and professionals. The school not only prepares for the examinations, but also to face the challenges in life. All in all, Chundikuli Girls College should be proud to record her academic achievements through all vicissitudes that came her way. The dedicated staff and the devoted students contributed to this success. Sports is an integral part of education and an essential ingredient in the preparation of students to face life. Walking down the corridors of time, the first organized sport introduced was tennis and not netball as most would have expected in 1904. Badminton was introduced in 1910 and netball was introduced in 1925. Despite the adverse comments of the terrified conservative Jaffna, the girls progressed and continued to participate in the annual tournaments too. The untiring efforts of Mrs. Jivu Champion, a trained teacher of physical education, and the encouragement of Dr. Miss Tiliambalam motivated the girls to reach their goals both in the local and national fields. The much-conveyed Griffith Challenge Cup for high jump was bagged by Chundikuli for 3 consecutive years from 1958. Since then, the school has excelled in many sporting activities, including chess, carom, badminton, table tennis, kabaddi, netball, mini tennis, lawn tennis, and throwball. Many of our girls have won places in the under 12, 14, and 16 age groups at the All-Island Badminton tournaments. Our girls have also won places in track and field events in the junior national athletic meets from time to time. Many students have brought fame to the Alma Mater at home and abroad. One such person is Selvagauri Anadarachuhan, who was the most outstanding athlete of yestercentury. This world-class athlete, who was known as the Jet, in 400 meters hurdles decorated the dailies, tabloids, and sports and athletic magazines all over the world. At the Asian Games, she performed creditably and was placed 6th and participated in the Olympic Games in 1992. Chundikuli has completed a victorious and glorious century in sports and games and continues its best in the new century too, moving forward from strength to strength. Chundikuli Girls College was formally opened in the premises of St. John's College and functioned in the wing of the SJC Principal's Bungalow. In 1829, the school started collecting funds to move out of the SJC premises. In 1936, the school shifted to the present location. In 1937, Grace Hensman Memorial Hall was built with the funds raised by Miss Grace Northway. Willis Memorial Library is in memory of Miss Maud Willis, who was the principal of the school in the early 1930s. In 1966, the sports meet was held on our own grounds for the first time. During this time, the renovation of the main hall and the construction of the principal's bungalow took place. The Jubilee Block was opened on the 1st June 1973. The Thiliambalam Vocational Institute, which was built in 1982, where the nursery is functioning. The Centenary Memorial Open Air Stage was built in 1996. The Page Memorial Building was declared opened in 2004. The new primary school block was constructed under the NACOD project, where 7 million of the total cost of 14 million came through the project. The new tennis court was laid in 2013 in memory of Mrs. Sarojini Devanayakam. This was donated by her children. 2 quarters for the vice principals and staff quarters were purchased by the school at various times. Currently, 48 students are in the hostel, of whom over 42 are on bursaries. We are able to maintain a high standard in sporting activities because of the borders. Though a demand exists for hostel accommodation, we are unable to increase the numbers due to lack of space. The foundation stone for the middle school building was laid by Mrs. Tanja Peris, our manager, in February 2013 and is to be named as OGA Centenary Block. This will house a computer lab, a science lab, a staff room, a Western music room, an English room, an art room, and a set of classrooms. There are 19 clubs and unions at present with a never say die attitude for the empowerment of the students. The Literary Union, the Advanced Level Union, the English Union, the Tamil Union, the Science Union, and the Commerce and Arts Union organize various competitions to create an interest among the students in the learning of the subject. The service-oriented clubs, namely the Social Services Club, the Environmental Club, the Leo Club, and the Interact Club actively take part in projects within and outside the school. These clubs are the avenues through which our students get trained in social awareness and service to the community. The role of the Prefects Guild is significant in maintaining the discipline in the school. There are 32 prefects serving under the head girl and the deputy head girl. The Girl Guide Company was started in Chundikuli Girls College in 1921 and was recognized as the first Jaffna Guide Company. Many of our guides represented the school at many international guide camps, programs, and also won prizes in many competitions. In 2005, the Prefects Guild of the college organized a leadership seminar for the prefects in the Jaffna schools with US aid. Every year, the final year AL students are encouraged to do useful projects to create social awareness. AL students of 2010 collected Rs 50,000 and helped an IDP orphan student of Ramanathan College, Jaffna. In 2011, they donated 2 beds and pillows to the Center for the Visually Impaired. In 2012, they helped to lay the pipelines in the home of a visually impaired family in Karinagar. The OGA of CGC, which has a glorious past, was informally inaugurated in Jaffna by one of our past principals, Miss Sophia Lucinda Page, in 1913. Initially, the members met once a year and later twice a year. The AGM became a full-day program. Gradually, it extended its helping hand to the school and the society at large. Later, the committee started meeting on a monthly basis. In the 70s, the OGA committee extended its activities by dividing the committee into 4 member groups for social welfare, home economics, drama, and creative art with the help of Mrs. Chellaya, the then principal, with a view of bringing out the inherent talents of the old girls. After the 1983 ethnic violence, an influx of refugees poured into Jaffna from the south. The OGA was actively involved in supplying food, clothing, and other necessities. In 1987, after the war broke out, following the coming of the IPKF, old girls like Lalitha Brody and Themba Arulambalam led the Mothers' Front. They braved the bombing and shelling and rendered help to the victims. In 2002, the Jaffna OGA had a variety entertainment show and collected money for the Page Memorial Building Fund. From 2003 onwards, they have been donating the Page Memorial Gold Medal at the school annual prize days. Now they honor the jubilarians and the staff too with gold medals. The present OGA committee worked enthusiastically with the school to make the OGA centenary celebration a grand success and a memorable one. PPAs and OGAs around the globe, namely the Jaffna PPA, Colombo PPA, UK PPA, Melbourne PPA, and Sydney PPA have contributed large sums of money towards the expansion of the infrastructure and major repairs following the 1995 mass exodus and the 2008 Nisha cyclone. After the influx of the IDPs, practically all past pupil associations have taken upon them the responsibility of helping the displaced children on a regular basis throughout their schooling. Some have even come forward to meet their upkeep in the hostel. Besides, some even contribute towards the welfare of the teachers. Even individuals and the 87 batch of St. John's College have worked hand in hand in these endeavours.
At this time of Thanksgiving and celebration, we remember with gratitude the sacrifices made by our past principals, teachers and old girls. It is their dedication and efforts that has made the school to what it is today. So I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of them for their support to the school in our endeavours and wish them good luck in the years to come.
I am indeed overjoyed with pride when I reflect at my days at Chundikuli Girls College.
Once, Bishop Emeritus said that Chundikuli Girls College is one of the best schools in the island.
My mother and my grandmother, they both completed their education in Chundikuli Girls College.
My children have been to Jaffna after the war was over, and they visited Chundikuli and St. John's. Though they are ladies' college, Colombo, they reckoned that they would like to study in their mother's school, Chundikuli Girls College.
எனக்கு இப்போ 102 வயசு. நான் படிக்கும் பொழுது மிஸ் பேட், மிஸ் கார்ட்டர் இவங்களெல்லாம் பிரின்சிபலாக இருந்தது. I am proud to see that the school has taught me leadership.
Hostel life, I remember the daily Sunday walks to the beach, the joint services in the church. They all are such happy memories that I will always remember.
Forward is the motto of Chundikuli Girls College. And forward did we go. And forward will we go.
Chundikuli says a big thank you to every one of you from the bottom of its heart for the generous help rendered to the school and the school community.